You landed the Baron. Just want to point that out. You landed the Baron.
Left to center line.
You landed the Baron. Just want to point that out. Congratulations. That's awesome. You should be so freaking proud of yourself because I am so freaking proud of you. All right, I got to focus for a minute here. Clearance, good afternoon. Baron 3175 Whiskey with Echo IFR to Fort Lauderdale Exec. Foxtrot X-ray Echo.
3175 Whiskey, Punta Gorda ground cleared to the Fort Lauderdale Executive Airport is filed. On departure, maintain 2,000. 7,000 in 10 minutes. Departure frequency is 127.05, squawk 4507.
All right, clear to Fort Lauderdale Exec as filed. 2,000, 7,000, 10 minutes. 12705, 4507. Baron 3175 Whiskey.
Number 75 Whiskey, we're back right.
And 75 Whiskey's at the self-service fuels over at the Air Center radio taxi.
Number 75 Whiskey, let's go to runway 4 via Echo. Make a left turn down runway 15 to Alpha, and then hold short of 4.
Echo left down 15 to Alpha, hold short of 4, 75 Whiskey.
November 75 Whiskey, disregard to turn on the runway. Cross runway 15 Delta to runway 4.
All right, cross 15 Delta to runway 4, 75 Whiskey. Ooh, feel a little rushed. Welcome aboard, everybody.
Woo.
We are here in Punta Gorda, and we are headed to Fort Lauderdale Exec. We had a good 2-hour delay, and we were saved by some really good locals here in Punta Gorda. But we'll talk about all that once we get in the air. And confirming 75 Whiskey cleared across 15.
Number 75 Whiskey, affirmative.
All right, clear across 15, 75 Whiskey. All right, we were clear left. We were clear right. Clear across. Lights are on. All right, we're on tower. We're here. We're good. You gonna take off?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Punta Gorda Tower, Baron 3175 Whiskey, holding short of 4 at Delta.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, Punta Gorda Tower, hold short of runway 4, line of traffic.
Holding short 4, 75 Whiskey. All right, I see that traffic on short final.
Don't need to rush for nothing.
Nothing.
Hold on.
We're trying to
75 Whiskey, the Cherokee departure ahead will be in a left turn. Fly heading 0900, runway 4, clear for takeoff, wind 06010.
Heading 090, runway 4, clear for takeoff, Baron 317 Whiskey. All right, he's going to turn left. We're going to turn right to 090. All right, wind's off the right.
Did a little, not.
What's that? Ready?
Yeah.
All right, power is set, fuel flow. Airspeed is alive. There you go, 4 knots. You can start rotating.
Rotate.
There you go. Positive rate. Gear coming up.
Oh, I'm at 12. Hold on.
There you go.
I'm like, I felt a little weird.
Yeah, you're a little higher than normal, but I was gonna let you do it. Go, they just 7.5. And we're coming 200 feet. You got another 400 feet. You can begin your turn to 090.
75 Whiskey, fly heading 090, contact 4 miles, departure, good day.
Over to 090, over departure, good day, 75 Whiskey.
Alright, you're over.
Thank you. Departure, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 800, climbing 2000, turning to 090 heading.
3175 Whiskey, 4 miles, departure, rate of contact, climb maintain 3000.
3000, 75 Whiskey. Alright, 090 and 3000. I'm gonna just bring your RPMs 2500.
I feel so tiny. Why are we rotating? This feels weird.
What's that?
I don't know. It felt like I wasn't center, like...
But here, you probably have a little, let's lower your trim just a hint.
Yeah, part of it was trim, but it was also like...
That'll bring you down.
Turning right, and I'm not feeling like I'm... Hold on, what is this? That's not our track.
Contact approach on 11, 125.15. I know you're looking for the RNF.
Yeah, it's not your track yet. We're just on a heading at the moment.
Yeah, so I was like, hold on.
3175 Whiskey, contact approach on 126.8.
126.8, good day, 75 Whiskey.
Approach. Direct sea
I'll
shell
pull the power back to help you.
Yeah, it's a little...
3175 Whiskey, 4 miles approach, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 75 Whiskey.
90 Tango Sierra.
Alright, 7,000, continue your climb.
Altitude is approved. Remain on that heading. On what altitude are you climbing?
7,000 set. Giving you 25 inches of manifold pressure.
We are flying
Alright.
230 at this time.
Okay, looks like the winds are blowing in. 0 Papa Lima, turn that heading 220, thank you.
There you go. Stay focused on your gauge.
Yep.
Always focus before you go IMC.
B25 departure.
Beautiful, really well done. And you're out.
10,000, turn left direct.
I'm going to start your lean a little bit.
Dixie Shell 75.
I need to tighten this.
Thanks, verify you're leaving 4. B25, contact Miami Center, 127.
You're doing fantastic, by the way.
27-2, we'll see you just B25.
So if you want now, you can lower the nose a little bit to keep it like a cruise climb. You can kind of bring it to like to 120.
10,978 miles per hour.
Which should be probably about
3003,
closer to 5 degrees versus 7. Yeah, about right there.
Six.
Vectors for left down off runway 5 up jet 970.
75 Whiskey, turn right handle 110.
Right, 110, San Whiskey.
Number 704, Mike Romeo, contact
110.
Miami Center, 132.45, 3245, see ya.
3245, 704 Mike Romeo.
And we're going to even off also.
There it comes.
Jet 978, descend to maintain
Let's do that.
3,000.
And then 1-1.
Maintain 3,000 up jet
Creeping up.
970.
There's 7, so I'm going to bring your RPMs to 2400. So you're going to do a little bit of fighting.
It's fine. I'm also trying to like
Yeah.
square up too.
75 Whiskey, contact Miami Center, 132.45, have a good day.
13245, good day, San Whiskey. Miami Center, Baron 3175 Whiskey 7000 on a 110 heading.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, Miami Center, D, Fort Lauderdale, Thunder 3002.
3002, San Whiskey. So I want to give a big shout out to Starship Maintenance in Punta Gorda, PGD. If ever you guys are in Punta Gorda, PGD, and you have any issues, or if you are in the area and you're looking for some maintenance guys, those guys were a huge help, really good guys.
230,
Like them a lot, good vibe, honest guys, and they helped us out of a bind.
Just verify.
More like I helped them, but-
29, that's 230.
You helped them help me out of a bind.
Thank you.
So basically we were AOG. It's probably the second time since I've owned this airplane. And the plane wasn't really broken as much as it was when I put my lock in here. I bring all these down. And my left throttle feather prop, whatever you want to call it, my left prop, I couldn't get the lever forward. It was stuck. And so didn't want to break anything. We weren't sure what was wrong. And together with them, we took the cowling off, and they figured it out, got it all together, and got it all working. So Joe, shout out to you.
And Stan.
And I know you actually don't watch the channel because you guys know nothing about it. But if you guys are in the area, be sure to check them out. Say hi. If you need any work, don't be afraid to have them look at your plane.
795 Whiskey, cross Gilby at and maintain 4,000.
Kilby 4000, Semper Whiskey. Alright, you know how to do that?
Alright, so we go here.
Make that bigger, there you
then
go.
We go cross.
Yeah, 30 0.
4,000.
Nope,
Oh,
nope.
oh, yeah. 30? it's at-
nope.
hold on.
You want to, so go to the right.
What about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you read it, cross 0 miles before Gilby at, and then put 4,000.
No. Hold on, I feel like yeah, there you go.
There you go, enter. There we go, now it's in there, boom, boom. Now we should have our Todd, and you can see right here, there's Todd in front of us. Good job, you did that and hand flow.
Miami Center, good speed 434, flight level 180.
I'm gonna expect the ILS approach. ILS runway 9.
I feel like this is just right at the tops.
75 Whiskey, contact Miami approach, 119.7.
19.7, good day, San Bosque. Miami approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 4.7, Gilby 4000 with Zulu.
275 Whiskey, Miami approach, expect the ILS runway 9er.
Expect the ILS 9er, San Bosque. So now we have, after Newark, we still have the airport, so we have a direction to turn in case they don't give us direct to Enver yet.
Like the autopilot's flying it.
You're like a rock star.
Killing it.
You're like a rock star.
I mean, altitude didn't change, not even like a
No?
tick.
You know why? Because you didn't grip it real tight. You
No, but I needed two hands on that.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no. I'm all. I am not an anti-two-hand person. I've heard people say stuff. I'll gladly get into a debate with somebody if we need to. I am not an anti-two-hand person.
Number 75 Whiskey, descend and maintain 2,000.
2,000 San Whiskey. All right, 2,000 is set. Bringing the power back.
somebody just off our left, 500 feet below. 10, 11 maybe.
Yeah, speed unknown. Should be okay. He's 3 miles.
75 Whiskey, clear direct Enver.
Direct Enver, 75 Whiskey.
1,000 feet. Okay, slow down.
75 Whiskey, maintain your present speed or greater until Enver.
Present speed or greater to Enver, 75 Whiskey. Alright, 160 or greater to Enver.
Oh, okay.
Alright, there's
Alright,
2,000.
lane off.
Bring the power back up.
75 Whiskey, 4 miles from Enver, cross Enver at 2,000, clear to ILS 9er approach.
Alright, cross Enver 2,000, cleared the ILS 9er approach, 75 Whiskey. Alright, we cleared the approach.
75 Whiskey, maintain your present speed until pads for sequencing.
Or keep our speed up until pads, 75 Whiskey. 5 from pads. I see the field, the weather's to our right, that works out lovely.
907, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 of jet 907.
Straight ahead, right?
Yep. Yeah, runway straight ahead, so we're not going to have to go through that rain.
75 Whiskey, contact executive tower 120.9er.
Over to tower, good day, 75 Whiskey.
799.
You're over.
Tower, Baron 3175 Whiskey, ILS 9.
Number 3175 Whiskey, executive tower, runway under continued traffic holding position.
I continue, 75 Whiskey. We're not clear to land, so the light's not coming on. Localizer is captured. Glide slope is alive. We're a mile from pads. Alright, I'm going to start slowing you down.
Okay.
Hold the nose up. I'm going to get that speed down.
You want it neutral or up?
Just don't descend is what I'm trying to keep you from doing. Until you get to that. Once you get to that, then you can descend.
What's my glide slope?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. I'll give you a few degrees of flaps.
Static 5 Charlie Delta is left downwind, Niner.
Number 5 Charlie Delta, Roger, extend on a clear base.
Gear going down.
5 Charlie Delta.
That gear should pull you down. Let it pull you down because you're on the glide slope intercept.
66 Delta, fly straight out, remain clear, Pompano Clouds, Delta,
Just don't let it pull
runway
you too much down.
That's what I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Clear for takeoff, wind
It's the
050
difference
at 10.
between, but
Yeah.
Takeoff
I'm not used to flying with
Baron 66
gear. Alright, so
Yeah, see how nice it is
I'm
though,
just
how it pulls you
above
down?
my glide, right?
Yeah.
Right?
You're just below it.
I'm just below, that's what
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's the plane. The green is what you want to be. If you think of it that way, right? Okay, there we
Number
go.
799, make left traffic, extend
should
now on a
I
fire
trim? Or
We're-
no?
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, do whatever you need to do. Yeah. When the right arc, I'm gonna give you more flaps. Okay, so you want to stay on
Oh,
that,
I just pushed
and I'll adjust the power.
one nose
You
up.
just keep us. You're a little high now.
A little high?
You're a little high.
Hold
Don't
on.
adjust the nose for that. We'll adjust the power.
I've got a lot of back pressure, so
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what I gotta do.
410,
Okay.
Papa executive tower, Roger.
You're doing good.
I'm trying to do it with the trim, but then I thought I over trimmed.
Number 66 Delta,
But you're also doing flaps,
negative,
so
continue with
Yeah,
me.
you're-
I do have
I
traffic
get,
on the left downwind from runway
lot
9er,
going
so
on.
just continue with me, I'll switch you.
Alright, so I think,
Okay,
yeah,
Delta,
I
got
think I still got,
Now we're hint low, so
75
I'm
Whiskey,
gonna
runway 9er, clear to land, wind 050 at 7.
0.9 clear land, 75 Whiskey. All right, so there we go. So I just put a hint of power. It was just to get us. Now we're on the line. Now I'm gonna bring just a hint of power out to keep us coming down, and now we're perfectly on rails. Now we're trending the wrong direction.
Right,
So I'm
so
putting
now
a
I
hint
need
of
to-
power in. But the
I know,
attitude.
stop doing the
yeah.
nose.
Yeah, don't do the
Start
nose.
I know, that's what I'm,
The nose is speed, right? So leave the nose on the speed. Like a good way to think of it is, if you see that green
07
below the
executive
line,
go down.
then bring the throttle to match the green, right? And when the green's above the line, then push it forward to match the.
Option 907
Yeah, it's coming in.
executive tower, runway 9er, continue traffic holding
And now we
position,
brought it in.
reduce to your slowest particular speed, please. You can be following between,
let's get you a hint slower, though. So
4
let's
mile left
trim up
base,
just a hint.
indicating
I'll do it for you.
You,
I got it.
500.
We're 500 feet. We're 3 green flaps land, clear to land. Autopilot is away, and radar's off.
alright, we're on glide.
Number 5 Charlie Delta,
Yeah,
I might have
perfect.
to break
No,
you
I'm
off.
just-
You can continue inbound for now.
Once we're inside the fence, I'm going to bring the power back. You're going to start pulling back on the yoke a little bit, so not to change our descent rate. That's just to burn off some of the speed that we have, because
Yeah,
we're a little
we-
excess speed.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and pull back on the yoke a little bit now, just a little bit. There you go, just like that.
1050.
There you go. Now let the nose down. There you go. Whoop. You're good.
A little too much.
Okay, speed's good. Get us on center line.
Yep, trying.
Okay, there you go. Looking good. So there you go. Nice and level. I'm bringing the power back a little more, so start pulling back on the yoke.
Alright.
There you go.
680
Pull back on the
448,
yoke.
executive tower, runway
Pull back.
9 full length, line up and way traffic is
Hold it right
on a
there.
2.5 mile final. Be ready to go.
Pull back, pull back, pull back,
Okay,
pull back,
it's
pull
just
back.
speed 448, line up point, we'll be ready.
Oh, a little
Sorry,
flip.
just speed
There you
448.
go, right there. Boom. That was you. My hands were
I
off.
know.
075 whiskey, is it parked?
Say no, 75 whiskey.
Use of Santa.
Say no, yes sir.
75 whiskey, roger, turn right on golf and contact run.
Golf over the ground, 75 whiskey. You landed the Baron. Just want to point that out. You landed the Baron.
Left to center line.
You landed the Baron. Just want to point that out. Congratulations. That's awesome. You should be so freaking proud of yourself because I am so freaking proud of you. All right, I got to focus for a minute here.
Yep,
We're on ground.
clear.
We're clear.
Yep.
We're on golf. That was awesome.
The 7 Julie takeoff, so you said you're going to W?
That
was-
make you proud.
It made me so proud. Now,
Oh, here comes the criticism.
no.
Here it comes.
No, it's not criticism at all. It's the contrary. You see how you could see.
Golf Echo and just hold short of runway 13.
You see how you noticed the trends this time, which I think you more than you did when we went to
I feel like
Punta
I was wilder in this landing, like on short final.
Well, not really. I mean, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, you did it. You flared. You recognized right
I
away.
was floating again.
You
Yeah.
You recognize. You didn't push the nose forward. You just relaxed a little bit of the pressure, and that corrected it. Like my hands were there. Like I was ready to do stuff, but then I'm like, okay, I don't need to. You're good. So, but the other key is, I don't just take the power and just chop the power. In this airplane, there's no reason to
Yeah, I
do
was
that.
gonna say it's totally different in
So
this plane.
other airplanes I do that. If you have a lot of speed, okay, I can do that. But in this one, there's no reason to. So you did fantastic. Anyhow, guys, as always, I hope you like these videos. We're gonna rush out of here, so this is gonna be a quick sign off. If you like these videos, as always, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button. Biggest comment we can see with your subscription to the channel. Be sure to ring that bell for notification and hit all. Anyhow, guys, till next time, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Okay, bye.
Oh, we're gonna talk to you. See.